While it definitely shouldn't be a surprise to any of you guys, at this point, it really should be expected. The market in FIFA 22 Ultimate Team has crashed again. Yes, guys, welcome back to another Trading to Glory episode on the channel. And today we're talking about how the market has really just crashed again. And it's annoying in many ways for players that already have teams built, that have investments, trying to get them to rise and trying to make profit. But when all the casuals continue to build their teams and see all the coins that they worked for get taken away from them, you know, that you could have bought a Chiesa for 10,000 coins a couple of days ago. He's about 1.3K now. And after you see that happen to your team, you become discouraged in continuing your Ultimate Team experience. And that's understandable. But at this point, guys, if we want to continue to make coins in this market, we've got to adapt to the current system that EA have in play. We've got to make sure that we're being a lot more smart with our investments. We've got to talk about what days they're going to hit their high points, and at this point, what hours they're going to hit their high points, because you don't want to hold a card, especially if it's a gold card in packs, for more than a few days, because if you do that, it's bound to lose you coins. There's not been very many gold cards other than the really high-rated metas, Kante, Mbappe, Ronaldo, those guys that have risen for more than 3 days at a time at any point in the year. Everything has been going down. Before we get into some of the trading tips in today's video, we're going to be opening our rank 2 Foot Champs rewards, which I started 6-6, then went on a 6-1 run to clutch it for rank 2. So overall, I went 12-7, gave away a free win for my last game. Bad part about it is we don't really have a reason to open up the Premium Team of the Week pack, because of the fact that, and I'll go ahead and quick sell Pogba just real casually. We'll have to get him out of the quick sell recovery eventually, but I have 2 untradeable Pogbas, the odds of that happening, and I haven't packed anything else untradeable that's good all year except for Pogba, but I've gotten him twice. So unlucky. These picks I can't imagine are going to be very good, so I'm not going to hype them up. Chilwell or Ogbonna, I think it would be smartest just to take the highest rated there. Maybe we'll be able to use them in an SBC eventually. Maybe we'll do some FUT Champ upgrades if they ever drop those SBCs. Firmino's kind of the one you're looking for, I guess, in this weekend. And we get him. Okay. Roberto Firmino, 86 rated. We also get Ansu Fati as a choice. So far this year, I think Firmino's actually like my best player pick. Maybe other than Jonathan and David, but none of the player picks I've gotten have been worth over 10,000 coins if I were to be able to like actually buy them off the market. So Firmino's about 35K. Ansu Fati, looking him up right now, is he's close to discard. So we'll take our Roberto Firmino pretty happily. And then our next and final pick of the weekend, Guendouzi catches my eye. We got Ogbonna in all 3 choices. Guendouzi, I can't imagine is going for much over discard, but yeah, I guess we go with Ogbonna for the rating. Or actually, Suarez is the highest rated out of this, so we'll take the highest rated cards. So we got Chilwell, Firmino, and Suarez. Not too bad. Actually, probably the best picks I've had this year, and that's coming from the worst team of the week. Really showing how bad my pack luck was in the past couple of weeks. But we've got ourselves a 100K pack to open. What other packs do I have other than the team of the week? I've got a 100K pack and a 35K pack. And I'm going to save this for Wednesday because I don't really want to open it right now. There's not much I could get other than Firmino, which is 35K. Not too great. It's only going to be a board drop. Did I open the 100K or did I open the 35? Please tell me this was the 35. Oh, God, that's so bad. That's so terrible. Wow, that is atrocious for a 100K pack. Barely getting a board drop in a 100K pack. I barely got a board drop in that. Oh, man. All right, this 35K pack hopefully makes up for that. That was terrible. Come on, give me a walkout. It's another board. English. It's not going to be anything good. It's Jordan Henderson, 84. Is there a Furland Mendy hiding underneath? No, there is not. Romero, Canales. Danilo actually does sell on the market. We got a bunch of contracts which do sell over the weekend. I'll quick sell those and send Henderson to the transfer list. The packs, I wish my tradable packs were a little bit better there. That was quite disappointing, I'm not going to lie. But we've still got our premium team of the week pack, which we'll save for Wednesday. Hopefully we get something out of that. This is normally the part of the week where I'm giving you my favorite investment that normally is either out of packs, has a great compliment link to the team of the week, and is meta. But looking at this team of the week that we see this week, well, there's not much on it that is good. Roberto Firmino is kind of the only one that catches my eye. And if you think about some investments that might be great, you think about the inform Rafinha from Team of the Week 4. That would work in theory because it's got a great link. It's a right wing. It gets a strong link through Brazil and EPL. It's out of packs, and it's meta. All of that really works, and to an extent, it's meta. It doesn't have great shooting. It's not the perfect right wing card, but it's good enough to rise. The only problem with that is Team of the Week 4 had more supply than any other Team of the Week that we've ever seen. So unfortunately, it does fall into that Team of the Week 4 category, which I've kind of vowed to stay away from. I've seen so many people lose coins on Team of the Week 4 that at this point, I'm just moving on from that Team of the Week completely, and I'm not even going to get involved. It's tempting to go after it, but if I were to suggest anything as an investment, it might be SBC Fodder. At this rate, SBC Fodder has also been supplied a ton. But the thing about SBC Fodder is every squad building challenge that drops can have an effect on the fodder. And it really comes down to how good is the SBC they drop, what's the value, and what's the requirements. And if it does have a great SBC out, like Fakir, on, I believe it was last Sunday, so about a week from today, last week, Fakir dropped, and that card actually rose the SBC fodder a very significant amount. It was like 25 to 30% alone. And with Scream promo, the Halloween promo, it's actually been leaked. It's going to drop, I believe, on the 29th. So this Friday, we're going to see the Scream promo start. We're probably going to see a lot of player SBCs for that, similar to what we've seen in RTTK and OTW. We're going to see some repeatable SBCs, I imagine. And we've already seen a leak for a Team of the Week 1 to Team of the Week 5 pack. I don't know if that's going into SBCs, pre-order, bonuses, or what it is, but it is existing in the database. A Team of the Week 1 to Team of the Week 5 pack, okay? Which gives you a player from any of those Team of the Weeks so far this year. So that is another thing to keep your eye out for. But with that being said, if there is a repeatable SBC that, let's say, takes an 84 rating to do, every single SBC fodder from probably about 83 rated and above would rise in price, including probably all the way up to the 92 rated Lewandowski, because you'll see a couple people just throw in Lewandowski in a bunch of 75s and complete it that way. And sometimes it might be a little bit cheaper, but ultimately in that situation, that would be far in between. Pretty rare for people to do that, but it definitely would have an impact on the market. So SBC fodder, which I can pull up for you guys right now, cheapest players by rating, it's low in price. And if it were not this low in price, I probably wouldn't suggest it either, because you want to go with cards that don't have much risk on them. Because at this point in the year, we've asked ourselves and we've told ourselves, no, it couldn't go any lower than this. And it sure does go lower than this at many points. So let's go with cards that really can't go lower than that at all, because you got to look at the cards that are going for discard price. So even if all goes terribly, you can quick sell them for none to minimal loss, and it really wouldn't be an issue. So investing in Team of the Week cards, that is a no-risk investment. If you go out and buy yourselves some of these 84 rated cards that are in form, you can get them for less than 11,000 coins, and they quick sell for over 10K. So you're risking maybe 500 coins per card, and that's if you're not sniping them or bidding on the cards for even cheaper. Pretty good deal, in my opinion. And even the 85 rateds are about 11 to 12,000 coins right now with Kramaric and Bastoni. 86 rated cards are 14K, so you're looking at a little bit of risk in theory on that card. It could go down to 10.5 thousand coins. but the odds of that happening are so low, I'll tell you what. And we actually have no 87 rated informs so far this year, which I think is kind of funny. There's coincidentally none. No 87 rated informs, while there are a ton of 86 rated informs. So it skips up to 88 rated, which is 23,000 coins, which is almost what 88 rated cards in general rose up to last week when Fakir dropped. These 88 rated cards were about 19,000 coins. They're down to 13K. All it takes is one good SBC and these things skyrocket back up. The return on investment on these cards, even if only 30%, think about it. If you put all of your coins into an investment at 12 to 13,000 coins and it rose to 19 to 20K, let's say you invested 3 million coins into that investment, you returned 30%. Well, now you've got about 4 million coins. That's a pretty good profit on an investment. The problem with SBC Fodder is you don't know when that SBC is going to drop. So what I would suggest, guys, go out, pick up some of these cards that are no risk, whether it's inform or even ones to watch or something else. Champions RTTK was an example for us that we got to learn from. Any special card could just skyrocket in price at any point. Even the UCL Live, the silver informs are obviously using silver beasts, so maybe not so much that, but those gold informs and those ones to watch cards, they definitely catch my eye. I think those are pretty solid investments for no risk to at least club stock with. So now let's take a look at the meta market, take a step away from the no risk investments that anybody can make, which are great investments, and sometimes the easy investments make you the most coins. But let's talk about the meta market. Saturday night, Sunday morning, sometimes Friday, kind of hits the low point of the week as we enter into the weekend, and then as we exit the weekend, prices rise. And it's been consistently like that every single week so far. Certain cards don't rise nearly as much as other ones, and even as we saw another crash on Tuesday this week with the UCL marquee matchups dropping, some cards continued to rise, like our Frankie de Jong investment from last week. So it works out really well if you find a great card that has a lot of different reasons to rise. But as you guys can see, if we look at the hourly graph, it hits a low point, kind of on that Sunday morning. It's already started to recover, but there's probably going to be another dip sometime on Sunday morning for you guys to get in on some investments. But it's a pretty good price right now, and I think if you were to buy anything that's meta, then those meta cards are going to rise at least until Monday night. On Tuesday, that's where it gets a little bit sketchy because you don't know if they're going to drop another UCL marquee matchup. You don't know if they're going to drop another player SBC, whatever is going to come out. Maybe a daily SBC that's tradable could impact the supply. But Monday night's a pretty safe sell night, which is what I did last week. Anyways, it's a good time to buy right now. But remember the three different aspects of making an investment to make sure that you're getting the best investment. Because just investing in a meta card, it's good, but it's not perfect. Investing in a meta card that gets a good complement link to a card that's hyped up right now, whether it might be, Firmino red team of the week card, or maybe a new SBC like the Politano that came out today. All of that, those are good investments. And then also out of packs. That's the third box to check. So if you find a card like Rafinha Inform, which is not only meta, I would say, it's not perfectly meta, but it's good. And then you've got it out of packs, and you've also got the complement link to Firmino. That's three different reasons that card would rise, which is why I like it a decent bit, even though it is Team of the Week 4, and I vowed to stay away from Team of the Week 4 after so many people have lost coins. That's a good example of finding a good card that fits all three boxes. But maybe it's not out of packs. Maybe it's just a regular gold card that you're investing in, which is totally fine. You can see some of the cards that have dropped the most over the last few hours. Teo Hernandez is down to 46,000 coins now, which is pretty low. If you take a look at, 49K, it was about 66K literally on Friday. So it has crashed a bunch. And I think a lot of that comes down to the fact that the 86 rated card is more affordable. 160,000 coins. It's also seen a drop in price from about 170 to 156. It's actually recovered a little bit, but it definitely had an impact on that card. But If you take a look at the Politano, which a lot of people are probably going out and doing, or even Bernardo Silva, people are continuing to do that SBC. You think about investments that link to him. Cristiano Ronaldo is obviously the first one, but that's a little bit out of budget for most people, and the amount of tax you're paying on that kind of card is quite high. So maybe a João Cancelo with a hyperlink at right back would be a decent investment for him. So that's just something that comes to my mind. It might not be perfect, but let's see what its price is. And it's about 15,000 coins right now. You're looking at it about 14K a couple days ago. And I think that this Bernardo Silva, which has been out for about 2 days now, has had a positive impact on this card over the last couple of days, because in comparison to all of the other cards we've looked at, this card did not drop on Friday and Saturday like everything else did. It stayed stable, in fact, rose a little bit in price. So right now it's at about 15.5, and I could see it continuing to go up in price, similar to what we saw with Ben Yedder a couple of weeks ago with that Tchouaméni card. That Ben Yedder was at about 22,000 coins. It rose up to 25, and people said, okay, all right, it's up enough. I'm not going in on any more of those Ben Yedders. And it proceeded to rise to 38K. Now, I'm not saying this card's going up another 13,000 coins, but another 3,000 or 4,000 coins is not completely crazy. And it's an 86 rated card. It's definitely meta. I've seen a lot of people use it, even at left back. People will use this João Cancelo. I guess the 4-star weak foot does its job. So that's definitely something to consider, and I kind of like it as an investment. Try to get it for less than 15,000 coins, maximize that profit, and get out when you see it. Don't wait and get too greedy. If you think, oh, it might go up another 1,000 or 2,000 coins, I wouldn't risk it, because the same amount of time that it could go up 1 to 2K, it could go down 4 or 5K. So with this market, it's way too volatile. Get out on those investments when you see that good profit, like we've seen in the last couple of weeks. So we've got a lot of coins to go out and invest. I've given you guys a bunch of different options to get started. I'll go ahead and start my investments for this week as well, and I'm going to continue them on my Twitch stream, which is linked down below. I'll continue investing throughout Sunday and finding my cards that I like. Sometimes they see a little bit of a dip on Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon, which obviously gives another opportunity for us to get on some investments, especially if we're a little bit late making these investments. And when I make an investment, I'm always looking for cards that have chemistry styles on them or position change. At right back, you're not really looking for position change to right wing back. That wouldn't really add value. But when Ben Yedder was my investment, I was investing in him and trying to get him at CDM, because a lot of people will pay a lot more, a nice little premium for those cards with position changes. So we got one 15K. That one has a, what is that, lightning bolt catalyst on that card. The ones with shadow are obviously going to be worth the most, and the ones that we should be looking out for. Anchor is also going to add value to it, and there's a couple for 14,750, so not too bad. Let's see what the cheapest card with a shadow on it is for João Cancelo. Is he going for about 16, 17, 18 maybe? 18? There it is. 18,000 coins with shadow, so it's worth about 3,000 more. Simply with having a shadow chemistry style on it, and there's tons of them at 18,250. So I'm gonna sit here and probably try to get him, even if it's 17. Well, I actually didn't end up getting that card. 17's decent, and we actually just got kicked out of the market. I literally just started looking, EA. I mean, I searched like 5 or 10 times. You can't actually think I'm a bot, right, EA? You can't think I'm actually not a human. All right, let's do the freaking most fun mini game in FIFA 22, honestly. But we're going to end it there. I told you guys the investments I'm going in on. Hopefully, they help you guys out. And you don't have to go with the exact investments that I do, of course. I would suggest and highly encourage you find investments that work out for you. Something you think of, you have faith in, trust your investment, trust your gut, go with it. And I wish you nothing but the best. If this video helped you out, make sure to drop a like on it. And if you made it to the end of today's video, we're going to have you comment down below. What should we do? Corn. Go ahead and comment the word corn in the comments, or use an emoji just to prove that you've made it to the end of the video. And I'll make sure to heart every single comment with the word corn in it. Thank you guys again for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new. Double check. Make sure you're subbed. You might not be. You might think you are, but you're not. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.